Wow, this is the prettiest Quinta I have ever seen.
So I think this property is great value at 39,000 euros. It has an urban license. It's in an up and coming area where your money goes further. It's 1.85 hectares.
Definitely check out this video. This is the prettiest Quinta we have seen so far. We've seen many. Anyway, we're currently on the house sit. We're preparing ourselves for a bit of a heat wave. And there is a bit of anxiety because we left our Quinta with all the veggies and fruit trees and everything at the whim of our automatic irrigation system. So check out future videos to see whether we lose everything or whether it works perfectly and we can enjoy veg when we get back. Enjoy! So I'm going to take you down this magical track to the prettiest Quinta we have seen yet. This place is absolutely beautiful, pretty, cute, and has so much potential. This property's got so much going for it. Has a building, we'll show you that in a little while. It has many fruit trees, many indigenous trees like oaks, ash, willow, several types of oak actually. And then it's also got lots of olive trees that need a bit of maintenance but that will be really productive, and grapevines and lots of other fruit trees like fig trees, apple orchard, and we'll show you those too. It has so much going for it. It's also got an urban license on the building, and we'll show you the plans that could be made for that and some of the details. So it's an urban article, which is fabulous. You could turn this into a home. It has two wells, one nearer the top, which we'll show you, and one further down to the bottom on the lower terraces. The one at the top has a fantastic system where it pipes down to a tank, and that could then gravity feed, gravity irrigate the whole farm. It's very, very good. Very practical. But it's so pretty. And look at these views. It is fabulous. Right, just at the top of the Estrella mountain range, we're near a little village, but we're only 10 minutes drive from Celerico de Beira, which is a beautiful town with all the facilities you need. So again, you have remote, quiet, idyll with these beautiful flowers and trees and fabulous views, but you're very close to all the amenities you need as well. So, if you want to find out any more about this wonderful property, then the contact details of Dennis are in the description of this video. Please contact him directly.
Hello, I'm Dennis. I'm the owner of this beautiful farm, and if you want any information, please contact me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, just take a look over here and see if you think this is the cutest property you've seen yet. The potential to make this into a stunning, beautiful, amazing home is just obvious to me, and I'm sure it is to you too. So come and take a look. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was getting absorbed into the wonderful views around here. It's absolutely stunning. Anyway, let's come inside. So, this place has got amazing potential. Obviously, be open to that. Come in. So obviously it needs total renovation to be a house, but it could be, it's big enough. The structure is there. These walls are fabulously, beautifully built granite walls. And it's been extended and made bigger, and so it could be 2 stories in here very easily. But what I want to show you is this. Imagine having this as your view of your living room, I guess. Or maybe your bedroom. I don't know. It's up to you. But that is gorgeous. I'd never get bored of looking at that. You can see the griffins and the eagles, griffin vultures and eagles passing through here. Stunning. Obviously the roof needs attention, probably put in a completely new roof if it was me, factor that in, render the walls, repoint the bricks and the stones, that's fine. You could put in an extra level obviously and have an upstairs, and you could utilise this door here as that will have absolutely fantastic views as well. Vision, imagination, and you could make this into such an incredible place to live. And I think I would have my cocktails on this balcony here, on this, sitting here overlooking this fabulous view. So you come down the drive here and you have this fabulous area for parking. And at the backdrop of that, a great parking space for several vehicles or a camper van, beautiful rocks behind, and some of the best views you could imagine. I would put a deck chair here, or on this one, and I wouldn't move. I'd just take this in. Oh, what's down here? Wow, what's down here? Oh, before that though, look at these fabulous walls. The terrace walls here are gorgeous. Beautiful stone, made centuries ago and will last for centuries. Anyway, look what's in here. Another room. Is this a guest bedroom? Is it a studio? Is it a workshop? Is it just for storage? Entirely up to you. But there's space in here to be a lovely room. Look at that, cut out of the granite hillside. Absolutely fabulous. And you've even got concrete ceiling, so that ain't gonna rot. Brilliant. And then another fabulous view. I'd probably take the bars out if it was a bedroom. What are you thinking? Spiral staircase? I bet you were. Up through, or a slide. A slide. Whew, down, ladder back up. I don't know. Slide down onto the bed. Or maybe just a spiral staircase. I don't know. It's your place, not mine. You choose. So I like this. We were just saying it's quite damp along here. I think there's actually a spring coming out somewhere along here. We'll talk about the water because it's got lots of water all year round and it's very damp. And we were talking to the owner and he's saying that all of these fruit trees have not been looked after really for quite some time, but there's still plenty of fruit on them. There's loads of, like this quince here. Is looking really, really healthy, and so are the apple trees on these terraces. So there's obviously just water here. And if you look at the oak trees, they look really healthy as well, and these pine trees. So there must be water just coming out of the hillside, I think, as well as the 2 wells that this property has as well. But what I love about this property is you have your beautiful house there that's a wonderful home. Then you have this as maybe a garden relaxing area as your first terrace. And then if you carry on down, and then you have another 3 terraces, which I would probably use as for my vegetables. Now the watering system could be incredible here, gravity fed, a bit like ours, but here you don't have to pump it up because it's already at the top. You've got you've got a well at the top that then transfers the water to a tank that then could be gravity fed irrigation for the rest of the property. So I really like this, that you can use these terraces for different vegetables each time. And along here there are vines that could be re-established along the edges of these terraces too. So you have a really productive area for growing your food if you want to, close to the house. And then you come down to 2 more terraces and another entrance to the property. And wow, this terrace here is absolutely stunning. More olive trees, there's some fruit trees as well. There's an apple and a quince along the edge here. And you have this lovely gate here. Onto this stunning ancient public path that no one uses anymore, but you could actually make it accessible by a four-wheel drive vehicle or tractor if you wanted to, and you could actually use this gate. But me, I would probably use this just to walk out on the beautiful walks that are obviously around here, around the paths, around the lanes that are around this Quinta. I'm sure there's a way this way to the village, so yeah, it's lovely. So here's a well, and it's got a concrete top on it at the moment. Obviously you can remove that and you can use a pump to pump it out. You might not even need to use this well, but it's great to know it's there and it has water all year round. Also, I'm pretty sure that there are springs that come out along the edge of this bank as well. So you could use that to again pump it up with a simple 12-volt pump, like the one in my latest irrigation video. Would do that very nicely, and you could water all of the areas here. We have more to show you yet though. This just keeps on giving, and it is really damp here actually. I'm sure you could, yeah, you could tap into the dampness, the water here, definitely at this time of year. Probably dries up in the summer maybe, but I'm sure the wells don't. There's a spring here. So underneath there, I've just filmed it. So I love the way that this has been designed, I guess. Look at these fabulous walls for the terraces. Absolutely beautifully built. These will last for centuries. They've lasted for centuries. The size of the stones in here are absolutely massive, and then there's even some steps built in there so you can climb up to the next terrace. Absolutely fabulous. But look at this. From the well at the top, you have this
pipe that comes out. You can release the water from here and it runs along this channel. And actually, this is what makes it even better. At the moment, it's actually a spring. You can see there's water flowing there at the moment. Flowing through here. And I think there's lots of springs along this piece of land. And it flows. It's actually flowing into this holding tank here, which is fabulous. Still got the washing bit there, so you could do your washing here. You don't need a washing machine. And then that tank obviously can then release water at your leisure through to the terraces, all the way down the property, all the way down to those lower terraces that you saw earlier. Absolutely amazing. And then if we look up here, the flowers at the moment are mind-bogglingly beautiful. That is amazing to have that much water. So accessible, so easy to use. And I feel like on a hot day, I'd be in there as it is. I'm going in. The other side of this terrace here is the tank. Soon you will be okay. You wouldn't have a great deal to do. Obviously cut these flowers. So this property, along the edges of this property, there are many old vines, and I'm sure many of them will be able to be rejuvenated. Like this one, there's even some grapes there. And it hasn't been looked after for years, but there's many along the edges of these terraces. Renovating the olive trees, and there's God, I don't know how many olive trees. There's quite a lot. Must be 40-50 olive trees at least. Fig trees, apple trees, and then all the native trees as well. No invasive trees at all. I haven't seen one mimosa. There's been some signs of some brambles around, but that's a good indicator of damp and wet ground, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. And you can obviously eat blackberries, so they're always good to have. And there isn't actually a lot of clearing to do. The owners have already done a lot of the clearing, so to keep up with the fire regulations, if you were to buy this quite soon, you would be okay. You wouldn't have a great deal to do. Obviously cut the flowers when they start drying out. You would cut the flowers for the fire eggs, but yeah, you know, not a great deal to do for that. So you could get on to just making it a beautiful place to live. So let us get our bearings. Here is where you come down. We came down originally. There's a fig tree and all these olive trees. Just down the other side of this terrace here is the tank that you just saw. And then if we just come forward, you can come down, and here we have the parking area in the building the beautiful house. And this terrace is really lovely, actually. I would make this into a gorgeous garden. And it's big enough to play football, for kids to play around in. You've got lots of shade, to have lovely places to sit. You know, yeah, really, really nice terrace, this one. And it has something else here. Let's show you that. Oh, I love this place. There it is, can you see it? Hidden away. It's looking rather beautiful there, underneath the hazel tree. There you go, isn't that brilliant? Have a hazel tree as well. Make your own Nutella. And here we have another well. At the moment it has this incredible rock on top of it, and you can just see in that little hole there, you can see that there's well water in there. This one is quite deep. It always has water, and then it supplies obviously that through a pipe that goes underneath this terrace. It supplies a pipe that goes to the tank, which is just over there, and that water will then irrigate everything you want. And you can see the house there. Actually, this, I didn't take it in the first look around, but this terrace is absolutely beautiful. And again, the views are absolutely fantastic. So it's a substantial piece of land, 0.85 hectares, which is big, but it feels much bigger than that because of these terraced areas. The owner has topographical surveys that he can supply you, and he has all the documents that he can show you to prove that this is, the house here has an urban license. He's got some ideas about how to rearrange the inside or complete the inside, which he's happy to share. Now, I'll leave you to enjoy the scenery and just take all of this in for a moment. It is the prettiest, it's without doubt the prettiest Quinta we've seen so far, and we've seen many. This is stunning, gorgeous. And this area here, actually, this little corner, I think, is a beautiful place to sit. You have so much shade all over the place. There's places to sit, places to find gorgeous shade. It really is a very special place. And feeling wise, yeah, this has been a once loved, once well looked after, once well enjoyed and fertile and productive Quinta. And it's all there waiting for you to come and bring it back to its full capacity, its full potential. These olive trees are amazing. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. You know what? Maybe you'll never see this video, because maybe we'll buy this property. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know if you think it's the prettiest Quinta that you've seen for sale, and definitely ask us any questions, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.